What it do, YouTube? It's your boy, Leeroseboyyy. I'm back with another reaction video, man. Look, Charleston White keeps speaking on people, kids, and speaking on the wrong shit. That's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You can see when people get a certain amount of power, they think that, oh, I can say what I want and say what I want, but there's always somebody to answer to, man. You know what I'm saying? They about to cut Charleston White water, man. But let's get into the video.
I think when Gilly hears what Charleston White just said about his son after previously apologizing for similar comments, this is gonna be bad. If Charleston White and Gilly ever run into each other, it's gonna be terrible. But let's get into exactly what happened and what you missed. The beef initially had nothing to do with Charleston White at all. It was between Gilly and Cam Newton. If you was on the internet yesterday, like 20 other channels covered this beef. I didn't cover it because with bro, when I see like literally damn near every sports channel, hip hop channel, and adjacent cultural,
I think they beefing Gilly the Kid and Cam Newton. If y'all don't know, they were beefing because they Gilly the Kid to Cam Newton that he want to be like Jalen Hurts. I think Cam Newton was better than Jalen Hurts. I'm a Philly fan. My personal opinion. Don't beat me up. I think that Cam Newton was better than Jalen Hurts, if you ask me. It's all about the teams you play on, but we ain't here for the sports. But yeah, that's why they was beefing. But you know, Charleston White said something about got that Gilly the Kid's son when he got shot. Shit. Let's get into
it. Channels was covering it. I felt like it was no point. Y'all already seen the drama. There was nothing that I could add to the conversation. But Cam Newton was really upset at Gilly because Gilly called Cam Newton jealous and said that Cam Newton wants to be Jalen Hurts and that Cam Newton is only critical of Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl and Cam Newton never won a Super Bowl.
I know everybody's going to get mad at this. Cam hating on Jalen Hurts. It's hard for me to grade Jalen Hurts with the talent that he has around him. Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback. But if we're talking about what they bring to the table holistically, it's hard to judge what Jalen Hurts can do when you're throwing to a guy like A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. When you have tight end skill set, you have a dominant defense, the best running back in the game. Download Madden and see how many stars is on the offensive side of Philly. Like you got King Henry, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, those guys, that's cool. But when you're comparing, Lamar Jackson still shows you why he's an elite player. Josh Allen has to play elite in order for them to play. Lamar Jackson has to play at a high level for the Baltimore Ravens, even though they have a dominant defense. Patrick Mahomes, he got a lot of talent. But boy, oh boy, you can't put no John Doe in Patrick Mahomes and think that they still gonna win the way they win it. I understand that. Jalen Hurts does not have to play elite for the Philadelphia Eagles to win.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These facts are not facts.
He has to play good, but he doesn't have to play elite. We're not asking you to win the game. We're just asking you not to lose it.
Hey, that's not hating. That's not hating that you say that because I'm a diehard fan. You feel me? I love the Philadelphia Eagles. But Jalen Hurts don't gotta play up the par every game, and we might still win. That's the thing about it. He don't play up the par every game. Shit, if he played the par of the game, we'll be blowing shit out. But that's another story.
Ask that question: are we winning because of you solely? Because of you, or is it the resources around? So game changer, game manager, those are the things that you have to ask yourself. And those are the metrics that I'm going off of.
It's like, regardless of my opinion on what Cam Newton said, and I do think is asinine, to punish somebody for having talent around them is
he's not punishing.
The person did their job and they won a Super Bowl.
That's why you need to shut your fat ass up. Because he didn't say that, he just said, are we winning because of you, or do Jalen Hurts gotta play up the par every game? He don't. Anybody that watch football know that Jalen Hurts do not play good every fucking game. Shit, he might play goddamn ass a lot of games out of, you know what I'm saying? Let's say we got 16 games. Jalen Hurts might play ass 9 of them. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But we still might win most of those games because of the resources that we got around him. Not saying nothing wrong, man. The fuck? He didn't say he ass. He didn't say, oh, Jalen Hurts is side. He just saying, oh, no, other niggas are better. Lamar Jackson on the Eagles will be crazy. But we won't need all those resources either.
Yeah, they had talent around them and they capitalized with their talent. It makes no sense. But I would never say that Cam Newton don't have the right to say this. I would never say that Cam Newton is hating if he says this. No, Cam Newton is a sports broadcaster. Cam Newton's job is to give his opinion on sports at the moment. So for Gilly, who is a podcaster who gives opinion on other people, to automatically go with Cam Newton is jealous, Cam Newton is this, I think it was kind of out of bounds, and Cam Newton thought it was out of bounds too, which is why Cam Newton responded back, taking personal shots at Gilly. This is where like the Cam Newton and Gilly relationship kind of went sour, because when Cam Newton responded back, he took shots at Gilly the Kid's album sales, which led to Gilly the Kid responding back viciously.
Just look at the stats, bro. Miss me with the hate. That's so easy to say. Terrell, Ryan, Gilbert. The album was Philadelphia.
I didn't even know how many albums did he drop?
4 studio albums.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I couldn't look up the units that were sold, but that's one of the main reasons why he's in podcasting now.
Chill.
One of his albums, ironically enough, was called $1 Million Worth of Game.
Oh, for real?
Hello. I'm sorry, Gilly, but I'm educating people on your career.
Philadelphia.
I mean, come on, dog. Like, stop playing with me.
Oh, shit! A lot of people was on Gilly's side, but to be honest, when I heard the full situation, I felt like Gilly was out of line, and I felt like Cam Newton responded back with the same petty energy that Gilly initially responded back to Cam Newton claims about Jalen Hurts. The conversation was about Jalen Hurts. Gilly made it about Cam Newton. So Cam responded back, making it about Gilly. Now, when Gilly responded back to Cam Newton, Gilly tore Cam Newton a new one. Gilly is a professional roaster, so he went crazy. But in his response, he also took shots at Charleston White by criticizing Cam Newton for being too thirsty in his podcast space and interviewing Charleston White. He would refer to Charleston White as a clown or joker or one of those names.
Good day, Cam Newton. I seen you came at me because I said Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl. So you want to get all in your feelings. Man, shut your tight jean wearing ass, man. Nigga had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass. Get out of here, nigga. You will never be able to fuck Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga. What you do? You won MVP, won a Super Bowl, MVP. And you hating on him. Because he did what you couldn't do, nigga. Win a Super Bowl. And he been to 2 of them. So when you hating on him, nigga, just know you wasn't better than him.
He's not hating.
You talking about, can you name one of my albums, nigga? You ain't got to be able to name one of my albums, nigga. What's wrong with you? You in my space. You ain't bigger than me in this space, nigga. You a low-ass boy in this space, nigga. You low-ass boy. I could come sign you, nigga. You low-ass boy. What you talking about? The nigga don't ever hate on Jalen Hurts, nigga. I know it hurts your feelings that you wasn't Jalen, nigga. You're not a Super Bowl having that.
A lot of people ain't got no Super Bowl.
Let's be for real. Let's be for real. You out of clout chasing, man. You interviewed a nigga on your platform who ain't nobody, and he got on there and talked about Deion Sanders, Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of them. Come on, man. You a Pro Bowler, man. You made millions of dollars, man. That's the type of content you chasing, man. Get your goofy ass out of here, Cam.
I heard Nori say something similar where he was like, yo, the only podcast that matter is Drink Champs, $1 million worth of game, and the Joe Budden podcast. I don't know, like, where now those are big podcasts. Joe Budden podcast is huge. Like, you know, Drink Champs is huge. $1 million worth of games is a big podcast in the culture. But I don't know where they go thinking like they're the big 3 of all podcasts. That's just not true. Like, at all.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even watch them
at all. Joe Rogan and Club Shay Shay is bigger. Now, for $1 million worth of game, I'll be real. The Cam Newton podcast outperforms $1 million worth of game in terms of views. If we're talking about the last
I was gonna
year.
say that. I was gonna say that.
So I don't know where Gilly goes telling Cam Newton that he's big dog in this space.
Yeah.
Cam Newton, to be honest, as a broadcaster, as a podcaster, he's on ESPN. He has one channel that's like 1 million plus. Bro, he has multiple interviews with like 2 million plus. The Charleston White interview did 11 million. He has another YouTube channel where he has a podcast there. That does amazing. So I don't know where Gilly goes thinking that Cam Newton is a little dog in this space. I just don't know. But when he tells Cam Newton, man, you're a Pro Bowler, but you interviewing nobodies to talk about it. He's talking about Charleston White, and Charleston White peaked too. So Charleston White responded back to Gilly, and here's what Charleston White had to say.
Yo, boy, was playing gangster. Look at him. Got a tag on his toe. My boy still clipping his toenail. It's different between my boy and your boy. It's between me and you.
You interviewed him.
He always got to get cut though and say some shit like that. He thinking about it like, I don't know. I ain't gonna speak on what happened to him. I don't even care what happened to him. But you see how they talking as men and shit, and then you get a little niggas like this. They just come in there and be like, oh, you talking about people, dead people, kids and shit. Like
on your platform who ain't nobody, and he got on there and talked about Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of. Come on, man.
I'm nobody.
You say I'm a nobody. Your son a nobody now, nigga. I'm a human. I'm not a dead corpse like a cheese is. Nigga.
What?
I'm a living, breathing human with a throbbing, thumping dick.
Charleston White would have.
And then, like, I don't know nobody believe in God talking like that. Like, you talking like that shit can happen to you right now. Like, you better wake up, man.
Went directly at Gilly. If he would have attacked Gilly, okay, justified because you was minding your business and Gilly mentioned you. But you go after the dead son, to me, is kind of crazy. Now, Gilly's son name is Cheese. So when Charleston White says like a dead cheese or tackling his toe, he's talking about Cheese tragically passing away. Now, the reason why I'm calling this corny and think it's wrong is because Charleston White have apologized for this already. So if you go on platforms and apologize and issue an apology to Gilly for saying this, and then you then say it again once you're pissed off, it's kind of like, why apologize? Because I feel like a man's word should be everything. Yeah. If you apologize and say, man, I'm not going to say that again, bro, I was wrong for that, and you move on.
That's because Charleston White, not no man, he's a bitch.
To then revert back to that, to get under Gilly's skin, you know, because you feel slighted, I just think that's wrong. Because you could have went directly at Gilly. Bro, you could have went at Gilly's album sales, went at Gilly's podcast numbers. You could have went at a lot. Because Charleston White, I'll be real, he's big dog in this space. I think Charleston White is a big dog in his podcasting space, even though he don't have a podcast of his own. And you don't need to do the dead son.
His time, but his time gonna run out. You know what I'm saying? Like, his time gonna run out. He better get his own. If he get his own shit, he probably do a little bit more better. You feel me?
I feel like that makes a lot of people lose respect for Charleston.
And still farting, nigga. Yeah,
definitely gonna get canceled.
Your boy is nobody, nigga. So you
definitely gonna get canceled for that. You don't talk like that. Hey, you ain't gonna talk like that up here with me. I promise you not.
You got me confused with your toe egg boy. They left the boy with a hump in the ground. And you got the nerve to have a mouth like you a put a hump.
He must have like I feel like how you get mad. Like how you get that mad? I can see you get mad, nigga, speaking on your name. Yeah, I would have went at him too, but I wouldn't have said all that. Like how you get that mad though? You must really feel like you're a nobody, nigga. And that's why they about to cancel you, bitch ass, stupid ass nigga. But I'm out of here. Leeroseboyyy.